Yeah, okay, we know. Flights to best game store in the 518. If you don't know, now you know. Come check us out. 381 Sand Creek Road. We have Webb-slingin coming at you with the Spider-Man with the chick on the box and the dude with the Spider-Man, the Marvel. And what's interesting with these is, well, I'm not going to get into the collector box. I don't want to talk about it right now. What I want to talk about, though, is pre-release. We have coming up here this weekend. Friday night, 7 p.m., all ages. It is $55. If you're a VIP, it is $5 off. Zero less. Goodbye. No more. You pay $50. That's $50 for a pre-release. As always, everybody will get a pack of prize support right off the rip. It is a premium night. If you are not paying, you ain't staying. There is no regular draft. There is no commander. There is no shenanigans. Well, there's always shenanigans. Because if there's shenan once, they'll shenan again. Always here at Fights 2, we have that and tomfoolery. Maybe some extra prizes. Maybe some cool stuff for free. Some swag bag stuff. As always, we're going to have Bob 2, Tree Fitty, in-house. Our fine furry friend in the neighborhood. This guy. What are you doing, Bob? What are you doing on my table? Hey, are you supposed to be on my table? Are you supposed to be over here with all the... No, don't chew the plastic. Don't chew the plastic. No, okay, that's it. If you're only going to chew the plastic, you can't be up here as a guest star. Nope. Saturday we have a take-home pre-release. So you can come and you can get a kit, $50, 50. Take it home with you. Just punch in the code for the app and enjoy it. Sunday. We have at noon opening and 1 o'clock, $50 again for the pre-release. So hopefully you'll come in for it. And anywho, everybody's asking, like, what's the deal with all the starter decks? Well, in here are Learn to Play, and there are decks in here that are pre-made, ready to go. Shows you how to play. We got some of these. Everybody wants to know if they're free. No, they're not free. You all know how to play Magic. These are people who don't know how to play. So if you don't know how to play, you can come in and get one of these. If you know how to play, these are only available to people who don't know how to play Magic. This is the way that they're trying to get people to come in and learn how to play Magic better, or not at all, who haven't done it. It's the only way you're getting these, okay? So don't come in the shop and ask me, can I get a Spider-Man starter deck? Oh, no, I just want the green one. No, I just want the blue. No, can I get that one? No, you can't have these. You can't have them. No. They're mine. They're all mine. Sorry, not sorry. Can't have them. Spider-Man is a 4-in-1 pen tool. He is a tool. He is a screwdriver. He is a level. He is a ruler, and he is a refillable ballpoint pen. That is what Spider-Man is. No, that is not. That's fake news. Fake news. I know Spider-Man. Peter Parker. Horrible reporter. Horrible. Doesn't deserve to be alive. We're going to put him in a box because he's an alien. He's not from here. He got bit by a radioactive spider. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I know everything. Gonna go to the galaxy place. We're gonna send him elsewhere. Go away. Don't want any heroes. Speaking of heroes, I have a firm belief that this set is gonna be one and done. Yes, it is standardish, but what's crazy about this is, the Magic has the TM on here, and their Wizards logo has a little TM and an R. And Marvel Spider-Man on this box does not have an R or a TM or any trademark stuff. And there will be no boxes. There will be no zip folios, no sleeves, nothing with anything to do with Marvel and Spider-Man online in the arena, because, well, apparently they're all warring over fighting who owns what and who has to pay what for royalty rights, and it's just greed. It's just a bunch of greed. So this web-slinging today is brought to you by Dole Pineapple Juice, because who doesn't love yummy slinging? Yeah! You know what? Hey, Lois, I'm going to drink lots of pineapple juice, and then Quagmire's going to be like, giggity, giggity, all right. Yeah, you know what that's for, right, Peter? Yeah. I'm going to sling some webs, and Lois is going to lay it on her face. Yeah. Yeah, nice and tasty webs. Yeah. Peter, this is a kid's show. You're not supposed to be doing that. Fuck the kids. That's right, no kids. This Spider-Man is not for kids. This is an adult collectible. You can't buy these for kids. No. All right, technically you can. Because if you're not slinging webs in the right places, you don't get kids. And if you don't get kids, you can't reproduce. And you can't reproduce, and you don't get more little spiders. And, you know, the cycle just continues. And hashtag non-breeder. All ages shows at the shop. We are not doing an adult-only Friday night event. It's all ages because it's Spider-Man. And everybody gets the right to come out and play Spider-Man on a Friday night at 7 p.m. So if you want to come and not have adult humor, well, that's fine, because we're not going to have adult humor. Of course we will. But if there's kids present and we don't know who it's going to be, everything's going to be on their best behaviors, because the swear jar will be out and in effect. So none of the 7 deadly words you can't say, as our esteemed, God, I miss him, George Carlin, who is not here with us anymore. You can't say the 7 deadly words of things you can't see on TV. If you don't know what they are, you can Google that one, look it up, or you can YouTube it. It's hilarious. Anybody of this generation doesn't know who George Carlin is, shame on you. I think in the political climate that we're in currently, we really need some heroes, and he would be one of my personal heroes. That they say if you talk to anybody who has passed away and bring back to life just for a day to get some perspective on what's going on in the world, George Carlin would be my #1 go-to. Second, Robin Williams, because they have a firm grasp of what's going on. So this is a draft box, play box. This is designed to be played with archetypes, so you have certain color combinations that work. White, blue, blue, black, red, green, and white, green. Oh, wait, that's right. What are those? Well, let's see. Let's see. This red box here is Mayhem. And what's in the Mayhem box is the color combination of, oh, look, red, black. Well, now I know why people are after this, because we're going to play with these at some point. We're going to draft them, so that way, whatever you get... See, now here's the secret. Talked about it earlier. You can't buy them, because we're actually going to lose? No. We're going to use these, and then we're going to actually do a draft with this, where whatever color's in the box in the deck, you're going to combine together, kind of like a jump start. But that's how you're going to play the draft, is you're going to do that with the archetypes that are there. So at some point, these will be used as a draft. It'll be round robin. Everybody will get the deck. They'll trade it back in. And then they will be put back out there as an event for people to try and play. Very unique, very different. I'm going to start that probably next week. We also are doing a Commander event where we're doing a league where you have to choose if you want to be a villain or a hero as your commander. And you can only have heroes or villains in your deck based upon what you choose. If you choose to be a hero, any of these, any uncommon, any legendary creature, whatever, can be your commander. 100-card deck, not Brawl. Not Brawl, not Brawl. We had that on January 6th, no more Brawls. We are going to do just straight commander. Choose. You must put 15 cards from this set into your deck. 15 cards. Not counting lands. They must be 15 unique cards in your commander's color that match for it to be authentic. But you can use any other card you want throughout Commander after those 15. Moving onward. Playbox. Let's see what we can get out of this playbox here. We don't have Choink here with us today, and he's taking a day off because he deserves it, like every superhero pocket knife deserves on occasion a day off. Let's get right into it. We have a robot and a food token, a land on top with Spider-Man swinging through on the Brooklyn Bridge? Yeah, that's the Brooklyn. One of them, Midtown Bridge. So, who knows? Let's see. Origins of Spider-Man. So it's interesting. There's the foil on top. Then there's the Spider-Man card with the rare. And then the uncommons. Chameleon and a bunch of commons. So let's just double check to make sure that wasn't a fluke. These might be backwards now, because usually they're at the back. Yep, see, now here we go. We have a common, then we have an uncommon. No, wait, so this is weird. That doesn't make any sense. Now we have a rare. So, okay, so we have a land, then we have a foil, then we have a rare, then we have 3 uncommons, 4 uncommons. Wait, what the heck? A land, it's a common foil, the rare, 1, 2, 3, 4 uncommons, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Okay, that's a weird pack. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe that's a fluke. Again, this is a brand spanking new box. Maybe the correlation is mixed up. Maybe that's just one of those things where you can get up to a certain amount of rares in the slots. Maybe these are different. Okay, so we have a token, and we have a foil land. Full art Gwen Stacy foil flip card. Another rare Mysterio. Uncommon Green Goblin, Web Shooters, full art uncommon Web Warriors. Common. Alright, so this is Wonky Doo. This, I think that's a good card. I don't know what any of this stuff is really so far. I know there's some pretty cool stuff in this set. To be upfront and honest, if I hit something amazing, please tell me in the comments that I hit something amazing before I go back to the shop and be like, yeah, this is like garbage. There's a common, there's an uncommon foil, there's a rare full art radioactive spider, a rare Peter Parker's camera, uncommon terrific team up, Scarlet Spider Kane, Spider-Mobile. I didn't even, oh, that's right. I guess Spider-Man did have him, but it's a toy, it's a marketing thing. I didn't really Spider-Man had a Spider-Mobile, but apparently you do. Passenger Ferry, some commons, okay. Playbox is a guaranteed foil in every pack. Well, didn't we just have a pack that did not have a foil in it? That second one? Oh, no, it had the Romantic Rendezvous. Asian Goblinoids. Yeah, okay, I guess it did have a foil in there. So there's a foil in every pack. Okay, well, that tells me there's probably going to be a lot of these versions of cards that are not common to get in non-foil. Guy in a Chair foil, full art. Oh, actually not full art, just foil. Maximum Carnage, rare, uncommon Spider UK, Scarlet Spider, Supportive Parents, uncommon, and into some commons. Okay, next pack. These will all be available in the shop as singles. As you know, we have some of the best selection of everything in the Northeast and in a 1,000-mile radius. Nobody comes close to our selection of everything from 1993 to current. Spider-Punk, Aunt May, Spider-Girl, Madam Web. And a bagel with a schmear. Yep. So you can come in. We have binders all the way back. You can sort through for cards and singles. Power 9. Rare stuff that you don't normally see. Artist proofs. Promotional cards. Another foil. So 2 foils in that pack. J. Jonah Jameson, the angry guy behind the desk. Silk Guard, full art instant. Rare. Vulture, Wisecrack, Spider Bite. Some commons. You can also send us a list. Anything in store, we get really busy in that, and usually just 1 to 3 different people behind the counter. We get busy. Please understand that we have a lot of customers and stuff that also order from us with lists that they email us for cards for us to pull. So if you come in and you have this giant list of 100 cards for us to pull, sorry, we can't pull that right off the rip, because it's easier for us to lay everything out so that we can actually serve you best and get the cards you want. If you email us a list of more than 15 cards, that's kind of our limit for us to pull in shop if you wait, because again, that depends on how busy we are. It could be an hour, 2 hours, typically 24-hour turnaround time. If you want to send us a list of 100 cards and it's all pauper cards, time, effort, labor, if the entire deck list is under $50, we're going to have to still pull it. If you send us a list of 10 cards and it's over 1,000 cards of dollars in value, we're still going to have to pull that list. But if we can go with that binder once and pull 6 cards out of this binder that are worth 50 cents a piece, and 3 cards out of it that are worth $4 a piece to bang out our list, it makes us use our time and money and labor in a most efficient method. If you're going to come in and we go in this binder 13 times in 1 hour because we don't have it pulled that way, because somebody says, I need this card, oh, by the way, I need this card, and I need this card, and we just went into that same binder to pull it another card out, that's costing us money and profit. And profit is what makes us be able to buy more and more stuff. So we have things, and people come and like, hey, do you have this card? And we're like, no, we're out. Well, how, you had it last week, or you had it a month ago. Yeah, well, we got to reorder it. And if it doesn't come into the store, we got to order it, we got to buy it, we got to find it somewheres. And our inventory doesn't grow. The whole point of having a store is to have everything in it. That is our goal for Flights 2. That is what we do. We try to have as much selection as possible. So you don't have to go anywhere else. You don't have to go on the internet or other stores in the area and waste your gas and time. You just come to us, and we have it all. That being said, don't waste our time, please. If you want a particular version of something, we don't have it, or you want it, but you don't want to spend that price, please understand and look it up in advance as a way. It doesn't be like, oh, I didn't realize that was a $29 card. Like, well, we tell you what we use. We use MTG Goldfish, which is basically TCG market price. There are some things that fluctuate in store minimums that we have, so be aware of our policies. And anything that you send us a deck list of on the internet, we do require a $50 down deposit, non-refundable. It does go into you as credit in your account if you don't use it all, or we'll give you cash back on the balance difference. But because of so many people who have come in and said, oh, here's this list that I want, and we pull it for them, and they come in and say, oh, I regret to inform you I've already found these 15 cards, so I don't need these. I'm like, well, that's great. Now you own 2 copies because we pulled them, we took the time and effort to do it, and if it's not at a price point you thought they were, that's on you, because you didn't do your due diligence and research in advance. I can't be responsible and absorb the cost in the world and the climate that we live in right now by somebody not doing their own homework. So please, do everybody a favor. Let us all be super smart and intelligent with this and not waste time and labor. Thank you. Back to the robots at hand, which I don't have any in the shop of because I just have minions. Land a Scour the City foil, the Soul Stone. Let's go! Oh, Tiki Cat on that hit. That I know is a good thing. Indestructible, adds black. Harness the Soul Stone. Once you have harnessed it, Infinity is active. Infinity. Beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's a keeper. We know that's a good one. Prowler, Clawed Thief, pictures of Spider-Man, superior foes of Spider-Man, and some comments. Oh, hey, look at that, a Venomized Cat. Tiki Cat! That goes in the cat lection. Oh, more cats! Double cat pack! Bing, 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 bing. Nice! Double cat pack. I like it, I like it. I was glad to see Spider-Man actually has some cats in it. A couple sets recently have not had very many cats for the cat lection that I collect. So it's nice to see. Treasure. And a spider. Sinister Hideout. Spider-Man. Webb-slinger. Lizard. Sandman. Spider-Girl. Raging Goblinoids. Hot Dog Cart. Venom's Hunger. He likes hot dogs. Spider-Man. And Skyward Spider. We do drafts on Friday nights at our shop as our Friday Night Magic. Starting in October, we are going to be charging $5 no matter what you want to play on Friday night, but you will get a pack of Magic to take home with you also for coming in and sponsoring and supporting our store as part of the rewards of, oh, look at that, another Mythic back-to-back Mr. Negative, and a rare Spider Ham. Spider Pig. Let's go. Uncommon, Wrath, and Spider Suit. Schmear! You will get a pack of Magic. So for $5, it's not even like we're charging you to play, but it's one of those things where if you're going to come, you're going to sit, you're going to occupy the space, you can cough up $5 for the amount of time that you're here in the shop, starting at 4 p.m. on Friday, because it takes time, effort, and labor to have a place to play as a local game store. And if you don't appreciate it and you just want to sit on the internet and do whatever, and you don't want to spend $5 just to come and sit somewhere for, I don't know where you can go anywhere for $5 and sit for 3 to 6, 7, 8 hours and occupy space and not be harassed for not spending any money or whatever. And it's not about the spending of money, it's the fact of it being, we want you to come play with us, and we're going to throw you a pack. These packs are $8 to $10 a pack right now for Spider-Man. May not necessarily be that we get Spider-Man, but you might get something else. But still, every single pack, you can't buy a pack anymore for under $5. Let alone coming somewhere and sitting on a Friday Night Magic and playing Magic with friends in a place that's warm and cool and hospitable and has a cat and a bunch of very laid-back Magic players. Electro, Salting Battery rare, and a Rent is Due back-to-back rares. So that's a double rare pack with a foil. Nice. Well, there's a foil in every pack, but you know what I'm saying. So it's one of those things that we just feel that our time is money, and your presence, while enjoyed, also does come with a cost. So not that it's a major thing expense, but if you can't cough up $5 to come play Magic, I'm sure there's other places you could play. We just don't need that. Amazing Acrobatics. We have a Radioactive Spider rare, Supportive Parents, Silver Sable, Rhino Barreling Brute, and a Secret Identity. So is that 3? That's 4 uncommons in that pack. Makes drafting interesting, that's for sure. That's what we do on Friday for FNM. Standard has not fired. We tried doing a Standard event multiple times. As of October, we are discontinuing Standard Mondays. They just don't fire. Nobody comes and plays. It's not for lack of trying. It's that we put it out on the internet every single Monday on the WPN, but people just aren't coming. So here's a Mountain with the web style. Spider-Man No More foil. Symbiote Spider-Man rare. Spider Slayer Hatred Honed. Wrath Vicious Vigilante. Rhino Rampage, and Spider-Man No More again. Kind of think it'd be cool if they did a DC crossover. Went back to New Capenna with Batman. I'm Batman. Do Batman. Go DC. If Marvel doesn't work out, I mean, I know they have a contract, but I think it would fit pretty well if they did a New Capenna crossover with Batman. Don't do a whole set like this of Batman, but put Batman into it. Kind of like what they did with Ikoria with the Godzilla thing. It was kind of cool as a subset. It wasn't like the Transformers and Brothers were. I think that they probably could have put the Transformers into Aether Drift because they're vehicles. It would make sense more than putting in Brothers War. At least if they did the Transformers and Brothers War as some sort of a relic of the past, like an older style of Transformer, as opposed to them being Autobots and Decepticons with modern-day military vehicles in them as their alternate forms, which we identify. I wasn't too keen on that. Yes, I love Transformers. Yes, I have collected them all. I'm currently working on the Shattered Glass foils. They are still expensive, which is great because they're holding value, but I find that there's a time and a place for it, and if they're just trying to slot stuff in and slam it out there because they think nothing else is going to be of value in a set, okay, whatever. But make it unique. Do something different. Treasure Plains. Spider Slayer Hatred Honed foil. Imposter Syndrome. Mythic. Man, there's a lot of mythics coming up. Shriek Treble Maker. Say that 10 times fast. Flash Thompson. Damage Control Crew. And into some commons. Okay. Spider-Man does have some chase cards that kind of have that neon thing again, I think, in it. If memory serves. I like they did with the Chocobos in the last set. Urban Retreat. Triome land. Very nice. I think the lands in this set are going to be valuable. So, at some point... Oh, yeah. Back-to-back double rare. Interdimensional Web Watch. Daily Bugle Building. Again, not quite a great card, but very good card. It comes in untapped adds a colorless mana, and you can also spend 1 and add 1 mana of any color. You can also Smear Campaign, spend 1 and tap it. Legendary creature gains menace until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Pretty good. So before you do combat, you have to do that shit. Green Goblin Revenant, School Days, Masked Meower. What? Another kitty cat. Tiki tiki tiki. Going in the cat section. Merciless Enforcers. Beetle, Angry Rabble, Skyward Spider, Lurking Lizards, and a Clay Pigeon. Okay, that's it. Wise guys, the Wise Pigeons. Remember that stuff from Animaniacs? Dating myself now, Dave. I know, but you know, that's it. What do you mean I'm funny? How am I funny? Ominous Asylum, Daily Bugle Reporter's Foil, the Ultimate Green Goblin Rare, Living Brain Mechanical, Shocker, Costume Closet, and Into the Commons. About halfway through the box here. No bangers yet that I've seen other than just some cats. Robot and Food. Suburban Sanctuary, nice land, enters tapped, red or green. I'm sorry. Green or white. It's got a Surveil for 4 on it, which is a little expensive, but I guess if you have nothing better to do with your mana, sure, why not? Vibrant Cityscape, sack this land, search your library for a basic land card and put it into a battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Awesome. We need another one of those because searching lands is kind of very popular. I think that's going to be a good card. Spidey Sense as the rare. Spider Suit. Craven Proud Predator. Cats on the card. Tiki Cat. Dingle, as always, Tiki Cat, because succulent chicken is delicious and grain-free, because Bob 2 and Tree Fetty love it. Morbius, the living vampire. Hot dog cart, selling them weenies. Another venomized cat. We have that. News helicopter. Flying. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 green-white human citizen creature token. Okay, nifty. Pumpkin Bombardment, and some new cards there that I have not seen. I obviously haven't seen a lot of these cards because the box is the first box I've opened. Spider and an Illusion Villain. A Swamp. Foil Superior Spider-Man. Rare. Rare Cheering Crowd. Flying Octobot Uncommon. Shocker. Costume Closet. Slinging webs on your mom's faces. Robot. University Campus. Blue-white. Surveil for 4 again. Same crap as the other one, but different color. Oscorp Research and Foil. Rare. Multi-universal passage. At this land, as this enters, choose a basic land type. Then you may pay 2 life. If you do not, it enters tapped. This is the land of chosen type. Great card. If you're playing Speed Magic and need something very good for Commander in a multicolor deck. Bugle Building, again, Smear Campaign, decent card. Green Goblin, School Days, Mechanized Monster, back into the commons. The Whip. Vibrant Cityscape, again, Sacrifice, search your library. Very good, going to be a popular card. Everybody loves those search cards. I think that's going to be one of those cards in here that's going to be very easily $1.50 common. Spider and a Food Glizzy. Savage Mansion, Red Greenland, same thing, Surveil. Flying Octobot, Rare, Lady Octopus, Spider-Man Noir, School Days, Molten. Again, uncommon. We have uncommon legendary creatures in this, so Tiny Leaders gets a little bump. And anybody who wants to run other stuff. Oh, there's Craven's Cats. Do we have Craven's Cats? We have Craven's Cats. Yes, we do. Another Vibrant Cityscape. Sack it and go get something. The T-Rex creature is a 6/6 for 6. Reach and Trample. Ward of 2. Pretty freaking good common. Oh, Crawworm. Where are you now? Sitting in the vanilla pile of boringness. Robot, Glizzy, Forest, Web, Web Up Foil, Cheering Crowd Rare, Sun Spider, Spider-Man Heroic Horde, Heroes Hangout, and into the commons. There's a Master Meower again. We have that. Lizards. I don't know what that's all about. People don't know the button thing with the lizard. I don't get it. Internet stuff you kids and miscreants are doing these days. Let's go back to the days of Vines before your Ohio Skibbity shit. Island. The Merciless Enforcers. Strength of Will Rare. Madame. Spots Portal. Spider-Girl. Legacy Hero. It's nice seeing artwork back again where chicks look like chicks and tits and boobs and ass and all that sort of stuff is on there, because Wizards got very lame with their whole, oh, we can't have people oogling these cards. Why not? You know, it's just Jim Lee and all these artists. Thank you for making attractive people look attractive. I mean, let's not mineralize things down into their basic form and just all be basic bitches. Let's straight up put attractive people and characters on cards that have muscles and, you know, a nice shape to them. Not being sexist, just pointing out the fact of being, let's not make everything just a block, you know? Tombstone, Career Criminal, Shadows of the Goblin Rare, Spots Portal, Robot Mastery, Wall Crawl. I mean, it's superheroes. This is what makes comic books amazing, you know? Jim Lee, your artwork's amazing. So many artists that did these things. Frank Miller, throwback stuff, you know? Let's keep that true. Like, okay, Magic, say it flat out now here, I don't think Spider-Man belongs in Magic at all. Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings, it fits. Spider-Man, cabs, and stuff, it doesn't belong in Magic. It really doesn't. There's no Jace. There's no Magic crossover. This is just a cash grab. There, I said it. It's going to be one and done. I think that because of the whole ownership of stuff with the IP, they're not going to be able to do this online, obviously, in Arena. They're going to have to come out with cards that are not Spider-Man. I would love to see, just me throwing this out there, and I'm a firm believer, I think maybe there's somebody out there whispering this on a dark web somewhere saying, this is going to be one and done. They're not going to make any more Spider-Man. They're actually going to make Spider-Man Universe a special thing. And these boxes are going to skyrocket go in value because they're going to come back out with a new wave of this, and it's not going to have the Spider-Man stuff in it, like Cosmic Spider-Man. It's going to have something else, like they did with Walking Dead, where they had to make cards, and also with Stranger Things, where they had to make cards that were not based upon the characters in those TV shows, but actually put them into the universe. And that makes sense. Like, I don't mind them doing things as a reskin, like a Secret Lair, although SpongeBob was too far, I feel. I don't want to play with SpongeBob in Magic. It's kitsch, it's cute, whatever, but no, I really don't. Personal opinion here, just throwing it out there. I really hope that if that rumor comes true, that they are going to ditch the Spider-Man thing and go back with just it being a Universe Beyond Spider-themed event type thing set with a more Magic centralized setting. I'm okay with that. I like my comics. I like my Magic. I don't want my peas touching my gravy and mashed potatoes on the plate. Unless you mix them all together, and then it just becomes a big mess. If you mash them all up, then you got green pea, mashed potato, gravy. Yeah, it's like your stomach. Nobody wants to see a picture of what's inside your stomach after you take your beautiful plate of Thanksgiving dinner and swallow it all and chew it and mash it all up. It's no, I don't like the amalgamation of all this melting pot kind of a feeling. I like my things separate. Got to keep them separated as the song goes. But, you know, Parker Luck, Aria, back-to-back rares, Raging Goblinoids, Morbius, Spider Slayer, and into the commons. Just personal opinion, throwing it out there. If you don't agree, that's fine. You have that right. And I respect your right to not agree. If you're a Spider-Man nut and you're like, oh, I've been waiting my whole life for Spider-Man to come into this, cool. I think it's along the same lines of Warhammer. When Wizards was doing a Warhammer crossover, and all the Warhammer nuts were like, oh, I gotta have Warhammer. I don't have anybody coming in who was a Warhammer player wanting to buy that because they loved Warhammer. It's a cash grab. I mean, maybe there were, but for the most part, I just don't see it. And it's the same 15 to 20 cards everybody wants out of the stupid decks that it doesn't make any sense for me to break them apart because they're not worth it. When you're going for $100 a deck, to sell 15 cards out of it for $35, I don't make any money back. They just sit in a binder. I have finally now have a binder in the shop for it. I refused for years. But we have so much cards now from that set that there's coming in collections and things we picked up that it makes sense to have that binder. I will, however, not open up sealed product for that because I don't think it has any value to it unless it is sealed as a complete deck. Again, personal opinion here. Spider Manifestation, Craven the Hunter. I don't think it gives anything cats on there in that. Nope, Human Villain, Alien Symbiosis, Rhino, Spider Bite, and Into the Comments. Oh, the Schmear! Shock is back again for doing 2 damage. Although we have Grow Arms, which is great because it's a +4/+4 giant growth for 2 mana. And it costs 1 less if it's a spider. Spider-centric, I don't really see a lot of spiders in this set. Other than just the Spider-Man, Woman, Spider-It, Pigs, things, Universe Beyond spiders. But there's lots of spiders in Magic. University Campus, Beetle Legacy. There's back-to-back foils in there, so there's 2 foils. Spider-Woman's Stunning Savior. Spider UK. Scorpion. Spider-Man India. Oh Lord, thank you for flying to my city. Oh, that's racist, Dave. No, it's just a really good accent, and it's a speech impediment. Or impediment? Speech inflection? Yeah. Last 3 packs in the box. And at the end of this, thank you, come again. No more magic for you. Planes, Spinneret and Spiderling, Doc Ock, Mythic Rare. Oh, and a back-to-back with a Sandman. So we have a rare foil, a Mythic, and a rare SP Doctor piloted by Penny. Daily Bugle Building, Tombstone, Schmear, Shock, Extra Arms. I was almost I repeated the comments in the last pack. 2 packs left. Down to the bottom of the box. Thank you for paying attention or just having us on in the background, ignoring my rambling, getting mad at it. Oh, getting triggered because Dave's saying some crazy stuff. A Victimized Cat, or Venomized Cat in foil. I'll put that in the cat collection. Eddie Brock in the flip. Very cool. With a Morlun, Devourer of Spiders, rare. So we have a Mythic foil, regular. We have a rare. Then we get into our uncommons, Spider Noir, Pictures of Spider-Man, Molten Man, Hot Dog Cart. There's another Venomized Cat, and nothing else. Okay. Last pack magic. Let's go. Will we pull some hot fire, or shall we just be meh, okay? But I think so far we did pull that stone, which is, I think, probably the value I've seen so far. A foil bridge. Foil Spider Islanders. Jackal Genius Genetics. Web Shooters. Full Art Spider-Man Noir. Full Art SP Doctor piloted by Penny. That's a cool ass pack. Hot Dog Cart. Spider Islanders regular. Venomized Cat again for the kitty. On a last pack magic, I'll give it a little tiki. The Mysterious Phantasm. Extra Arms again. Sterling Ariel. The Craven's Cat's double cat pack at the end. And a Wise Feathers. Get out of here. You're done. You're a bum. Go drink your web-slinging juice. And we will catch you on the flip side of the morrow here at Flights 2. Sling on through your friendly neighborhood Flights 2 game store.